Hello team and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be seeing what is the best possible way to apply for DevOps job in order to get the best outcomes. So we are going to be understanding where exactly we can apply and how to apply, plus like in what ways we can modify our resume to get the best outcomes. So make sure to watch this video till end so that you don't miss out any of the points that I mentioned. Plus make sure to watch my previous video where I have discussed what kind of DevOps project you can add if you want to transition to DevOps. Plus I have given a document also which you can refer, right? So make sure to check out the previous video as well. So team, those who are preparing for DevOps interviews, you can check out our batch 11 starting from 30th of August. As of now, we are having a discount using which you can get the course for 8,999. Talking about the features or things that we have added in our course at this point, as soon as you enroll, immediately you'll be getting access to complete batch 10, which is around 120 plus hours of content which you can immediately start watching. There will be live sessions also included on weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. IST hours. Python for DevOps complete videos are added. Cloud DevOps we have added, in which we have already included around 10 projects. DevSecOps with multiple security tools and concept, including 𝗵𝗪𝗏, prod plus dev version, both of them. SBOM and other security tools, everything we have included. 40 plus project, that is the best part. These projects are very complex and real world projects which can be directly used in your resume as well in order to showcase your knowledge. Okay, one-to-one interview guidance. As soon as your interview gets scheduled, you can connect one-to-one with me to discuss what kind of things you can use in your interviews and how to explain projects in interviews. Resume and review and guidance will be there. So if you have any resume you want me to review and guide you with that, that will be done as well. 150 plus interview preparation documents are immediately accessible to you once you enroll to the course. There will be a separate Discord server for doubt support, so that if you have any queries with respect to course, you can just put in the Discord server. Okay, so all these things are immediately accessible once you enroll in the course. At this point we are having the final price of the course is in Indian rupees, it's 8,999 INR, and if you are outside India it's going to cost around $103, and these prices are valid till 20th August only, then the coupon will expire. Okay, so make sure to check out, all the details will be in the description. Now with that being said, let's get started. So team, when I asked few students like how many job applications you are putting on a daily basis, some said 5, some said 10, some said 20, but in reality, in my opinion, you should be applying per day as much as you can. Try to apply 50 to 100 per day. Okay, some of you might think, Aditya, this might not be possible for one person to apply this much job to apply to this many jobs every day, but trust me, I'll show you like on daily basis how you can apply to these many jobs. Okay, and again, note that if you are applying these many jobs, then there is a probability that you might get, out of 100 you might get 5 to 10 calls. Out of that, there is a probability that 1 to 2 interviews might be scheduled. But if you are applying to just 5, 10 or 20 jobs a day, then there is a very less chance that you might be getting call for interviews, right? So yeah, note that. And yeah, first point, make sure you are applying as much as you can on daily basis. When I was like searching for job, I was applying more than hundreds on daily basis, then only I was able to get calls. So Tim, one of the most common question everyone asks is where exactly we should be applying for DevOps jobs. Secondly, how we should be applying in order to get some opportunity for interview calls. Thirdly, how we should be modifying our resume in order to get the interview calls, right? So let us start with the first option or first platform, which is LinkedIn. And I'm sure like most of you have already been using LinkedIn for applying jobs, but I'll show you a much better way which will help you get a lot of more attention. Okay, so first of all, we can go to LinkedIn platform, and once you are there, you can click on the search option and type DevOps jobs. And yeah, then click on jobs and it will show you different DevOps jobs available. So currently it's showing for me in this specific region. Okay, now you can see that it's showing around 250 results. So first of all, we have to click on date posted past 24 hours and click on show results. So this is going to show us results or job posted within last 24 hours. But the problem here that you'll be able to see is that this job was posted in 6 hours ago, but still around 100 applicants have already clicked on the job application. So you can understand if already 100 people are clicking on the job application, there is a very less chance that your resume or profile might be getting shortlisted. So in that case, what we should be doing? In that case, what you should be doing, you can see this URL, go there and highlight this section where it says 86400, which basically refers to number of seconds in a day. What we are going to do, we are going to modify this to 3600, which basically refers to number of seconds in an hour, and click on enter. And now LinkedIn is going to show you the a list of all the jobs that were posted in last 1 hour. And you can see here for the first option only, this job was posted in like 6 minutes ago, and as of now there is 0 applicants on this job. So if you apply right now, there is a high probability that your profile be getting shortlisted, or your resume might be getting selected depending on resume as well, right? But as compared to previous scenario where we were selecting jobs posted in last 24 hours, as of now we are having a better option or better opportunity to get shortlisted. Similarly, you can see this job was posted 21 minutes ago from Deloitte, and as of now only one person has clicked on apply. So you can understand how useful this could be if you have a list of all the jobs that were posted in last 1 hour. Okay, you can see now it's showing around 204 jobs posted last 1 hour. Okay, so from LinkedIn, this is the way that I would highly recommend everyone to apply, and then there would be a really good probability that your profile might be shortlisted for an interview. So the next platform is Naukri, and I'm sure like most of you have already been using Naukri for applying to jobs, but there are a few things that you should know while applying to jobs via Naukri. First of all, make sure that your Naukri profile is 100% completed with your profile picture added on the Naukri platform, right? Secondly, the thing you should know about Naukri platform is that when an interviewer or HR searches for candidates, what they do, they use filter. In the filter, they are going to use few keywords. For example, first they are going to use who is an immediate joiner, because any company who is looking for some candidate to join their project, they are going to be looking for some immediate joiner. Secondly, they are going to be using a filter which is searching for candidates who are serving notice period. Now, you might think one question, Aditya, if I'm not serving notice period, what I should do? In that case, what you have to do, click on this edit option, go at the end, and here you see this notice period option, right? If you are jobless, obviously you can go with 15 days or less. That is the best thing. If you are serving notice period, you can click on service notice period, provide your last working day. If you are not serving notice period, in that case, what I would recommend, if not serving notice period, in that case, in my opinion, you should be selecting the option serving notice period. Now, if you select this serving notice period, it's going to ask you to provide the last working day. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to put the last working day as 90th day from today. Next day, again, you are going to modify that to 90th day. Until unless you are getting a job, or until unless you are putting like papers in your company, till that time put last working day as 90th day. Because first priority while applying to jobs is that you should be getting shortlisted. And as I said, shortlisted, as I said, interviewers or HRs, they are going to be using filter first of all, who is serving notice period. And if you have not put that, then your profile is not at all going to be considered. So first thing, even if you are not serving notice period, put this thing, serving notice period, last working day as 90th day. That's what I used to do. And next thing, with respect to Naukri platform, what you have to do, make sure that you are updating your Naukri page on daily basis. You can modify anything. You can just put this, just put space, some kind of thing. Just click on save. Why you have to do that? Because then your profile will be showing as last updated today. So it will make sure that your profile is on top, basically on the most updated profiles like that. Okay. Other than that, make sure that you are using good keywords in the key skill section and you have provided all the correct details. Okay. And this much on profile should be useful for you to get a job. So team, now let's talk about how we are going to search for jobs over Naukri platform. So let's go to search keyword, and here we will search for DevOps engineer first. Simply if you search for DevOps, select experience, click on search. You can see multiple option comes, but in my opinion, be sure to be precise. For example, here first I search DevOps engineer, then I'll search Terraform. The reason I'm searching Terraform is because it's a very high in demand. Then I search Kubernetes, and then we can search for Azure and AWS. These are some keywords that are very like high in demand. You can add more keywords as well if required, but again, these are more than enough. You can select the experience, for example 3 years. Location, if you want to select, that's up to you. Click on search, and now it's going to show us the different DevOps job opportunities that are in demand with and that are relevant or inclined with our skills, because that's what we have searched here. And based on that, you can start applications. But next thing that you have to do is click on sort by, click on date, and now you have to you will get the list of job postings that were posted very recently. For example, this was just now. Okay. And yeah, these profiles were posted recently. So make sure that you are sorting the job with respect to date. Relevance also you can go with, but the thing is, relevance, it's just going to show every job that has DevOps engineer keyword. But in my opinion, first thing you should do is search for like sort by date, so that you can find out the jobs that were posted most recently. Because in the beginning also, with respect to LinkedIn, I have showed you how important is it to be the like the initial applicant, basically first applicants like that. So yeah, these are the things that you can follow with respect to Naukri. So the next platform that I would highly recommend to go with is going to be Hirist. Now, this is a platform, it is one of my favorite platform also for applying to jobs, because on this platform you can apply to different jobs or a specific like DevOps jobs in bulk. For example, you can select in one go 50 jobs and you can apply directly. For example, first of all, you can register yourself, and then you can go here, search for DevOps jobs. You can select experience, let's say 2 to 3 years, click on search, and you can see there are tons of jobs available, right? So what we are going to do, we can select the job that is relevant to us. For example, like this. You can see I have selected 3 jobs, right? And here it is showing 3 out of 50. That means we can go ahead and we can select another 3 jobs, sorry, another 50 jobs, and then we can click on directly apply all. So in bulk, we can apply to all those jobs, right? But before applying, make sure that you are checking the keywords. They should be like relevant to you. And as I say, as if you might think that in the beginning I said that you have to apply on daily basis 50 to 100 or more than that. So half of the jobs, around 100 jobs from here itself you can apply. Posting also you can select, make sure you are using less than 3 days ago. So if you search like that, then you'll be able to see jobs that were posted in last 3 days. So that will make sure that you are applying to most like fresh jobs, freshly created job postings. So you should be applying to that. And again, I'm saying this is the best platform if you want to apply to different jobs in bulk. Okay. And using these 3 things, you will be able to apply more than 100 jobs on daily basis, and that will make sure that at least you are getting calls from the different companies for job opportunities.